Welcome back to Carverse. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most iconic vehicles in automotive history, reborn for a new generation, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle. That's right, the Beetle is back, and this time, it's more than just a nostalgic nod to its heritage. The 2026 version fuses classic design elements with cutting-edge technology, modern performance, and a refined, eco-conscious driving experience. Whether you grew up loving the original, admired the modern versions of the early 2000s, or are just discovering the Beetle for the first time, this reimagined model might just be the most exciting take yet. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle stays true to its roots while evolving into something thoroughly modern. It's unmistakably a Beetle, the rounded roofline, the compact proportions, the bulging fenders, they're all there. But this time, they're sculpted with sharper lines, a lower stance, and a wider body that gives it a more athletic and confident presence on the road. The retro charm hasn't been lost, it's just been elevated. At the front, you'll notice slim, oval-shaped LED headlights that echo the original's friendly demeanor but are housed in a sleek modern casing with integrated daytime running lights. The hood retains that iconic sloping look but now flows more cleanly into a wide, blacked-out grille that adds a sporty contrast to the color-matched bumper. Subtle chrome accents and a front splitter hint at performance without overdoing it. Move to the side, and the new Beetle reveals its updated proportions. It's slightly longer and wider than previous versions, which translates to better cabin space and improved handling. The fenders are more pronounced and house 18-inch alloy wheels standard, with optional 19-inch performance wheels for higher trims. The side mirrors are aerodynamic and integrated with LED turn signals, and the door handles sit flush with the body for a cleaner look. Volkswagen also offers a variety of two-tone paint schemes and retro-themed color options, including pastel blues, cream whites, and bold reds. At the rear, the design continues to honor its heritage while embracing the future. Oval LED taillights flank a clean, sculpted tailgate with a subtle ducktail spoiler built in. The rear bumper integrates a diffuser-style design and twin chrome exhaust tips that are neatly tucked underneath. A sleek VW badge sits proudly in the center, doubling as a liftgate release button. And yes, the classic Beetle silhouette is still as charming as ever, only now, it's sharper, sleeker, and more mature. Step inside the 2026 Beetle, and you'll find a cabin that strikes a balance between retro personality and modern sophistication. The dashboard design is clean and symmetrical, with rounded shapes that echo the exterior and a two-tone color theme that adds warmth and playfulness. Soft touch materials are used generously, and the fit and finish are among the best in its class. Front and center is a fully digital 12-inch driver display that can be customized to show navigation, music, performance stats, or safety alerts. It's crisp, colorful, and easy to read. Right next to it is a 10.9-inch infotainment touchscreen with Volkswagen's latest user interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, as does onboard navigation, voice control, and over-the-air software updates. The screen responds quickly to inputs, and physical knobs for volume and climate controls make daily use more intuitive. The front seats are ergonomic and supportive, with a retro-style headrest and optional plaid inserts as a nod to VW's heritage. Heated and ventilated functions are available, and both driver and passenger seats offer power adjustments with lumbar support. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is wrapped in leather, features classic chrome inserts, and includes multifunction controls with haptic feedback. Ambient lighting throughout the cabin allows drivers to personalize their vibe with over 30 color choices. Despite its compact appearance, the 2026 Beetle surprises with its interior space. Thanks to the longer wheelbase, rear passengers get improved legroom and headroom compared to previous generations. The rear seats fold in a 60-40 split, expanding the already impressive 17 cubic feet of cargo space in the trunk to nearly 40 cubic feet with the seats down. It's a versatile setup that makes the Beetle more than just a weekend cruiser, it's ready for road trips, errands, and even light hauling. Under the hood, the 2026 Beetle gets a significant performance upgrade. The standard engine is a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 that produces 201 horsepower and 222 lb-ft of torque. It's mated to either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, depending on your trim level and preference. For those seeking more spirited performance, Volkswagen also offers an R-Line version with a 2.5-liter turbocharged engine pushing 285 horsepower and paired exclusively with the dual-clutch transmission. Power is sent to the front wheels in the base model, while the R-Line offers optional all-wheel drive for enhanced grip and handling. The 2026 Beetle handles with surprising precision, the steering is tight, the suspension is tuned for both comfort and cornering, and body roll is minimal for a car in this class. Whether you're cruising down the highway or attacking a twisty backroad, the Beetle feels responsive and fun. The number 2 Chevy Vega GT. Today we're diving into a car that's sparked a ton of excitement and curiosity, the 2026 Chevrolet Vega GT. That's right, Chevy has brought back one of its most iconic compact nameplates from the 1970s, but with a completely modern twist. The Vega GT is no longer the underdog economy car it once was. In 2026, it's a sporty, well-balanced, and tech-savvy compact performance hatchback that aims to take on the likes of the Volkswagen GTI, Hyundai Elantra N, and even the Honda Civic C. With retro-inspired styling, a punchy turbocharged engine, and a focus on driver engagement, this car is more than just a nostalgia trip, it's a statement. From the outside, the 2026 Chevrolet Vega GT captures the spirit of the original but reinvents it with sleek, muscular lines. The front fascia is bold, with an aggressive grille design and LED headlights that wrap around the corners to give it a modern, high-performance presence. The GT-specific front bumper features larger air intakes, functional vents, and a honeycomb mesh pattern that screams sportiness. You'll also notice a lower splitter and red accent trim, which help distinguish the GT from the standard Vega variants. From the side, the Vega GT's profile is athletic and purposeful. It's a 4-door hatchback with a sloped roofline and a sharp character line running from the front fender to the rear taillight. The flared wheel arches house standard 19-inch alloy wheels with a dark gunmetal finish, wrapped in performance tires. The GT also features red-painted brake calipers, side skirts, and black mirror caps. The stance is low and wide, giving it a planted, ready-to-pounce look that tells you this isn't just another commuter car. The rear of the 2026 Vega GT is where things really come together. The taillights are sleek and connected by a horizontal light bar that runs across the tailgate, giving it a high-tech vibe. The rear diffuser is sculpted and functional, housing dual chrome exhaust tips that deliver both aesthetics and performance. A roof-mounted spoiler adds aerodynamic balance while completing the sporty silhouette. There's also a retro Vega badge placed just above the license plate, serving as a subtle nod to the car's heritage. Step inside, and the Vega GT continues to impress. The interior is a well-executed mix of function, flair, and comfort. The cabin design is driver-centric, with a low seating position and a cockpit layout that wraps around the driver. Premium materials are used throughout, including soft-touch plastics, aluminum accents, and suede inserts on the doors and dashboard. The red contrast stitching and GT logos add just enough flair to make it feel special without going over the top. Front seats are sport bucket style with aggressive bolstering to keep you in place during spirited drives. They're both heated and ventilated in higher trims and come wrapped in a combination of leather and Alcantara. The flat-bottom steering wheel is thick-rimmed and features integrated controls, paddle shifters, and a red 12 o'clock stripe, another hint at the Vega GT's performance credentials. The driver also gets a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that can be customized to display a variety of performance metrics, navigation, and safety information. At the center of the dashboard is a 10.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system that runs the latest version of Chevy's infotainment interface. It's crisp, fast, and easy to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included as standard. The screen is slightly tilted toward the driver for ease of access, and physical shortcut buttons are included for common functions. A premium Bose sound system is available, delivering excellent audio quality whether you're blasting music or just cruising around town. Rear seat space is surprisingly generous for a compact hatchback. There's ample headroom thanks to the slightly taller roofline, and legroom is competitive with other cars in this segment. The rear seats are split-folding and feature the same red stitching and bolstered edges as the front, giving passengers a sporty but comfortable experience. Cargo space is also a strong point. With the rear seats up, you get about 20 cubic feet of storage, and with them folded flat, that expands to over 45 cubic feet. The wide hatch opening and low load floor make it perfect for everything from grocery runs to weekend getaways. Now, let's talk performance, the heart of the 2026 Chevrolet Vega GT. Under the hood is a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine producing 275 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to the front wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission in the base GT trim or an optional 8-speed dual-clutch automatic for those who prefer paddle shifting. The engine is lively and eager, with minimal turbo lag and a broad torque curve that makes it equally fun in the city or on twisty back roads. Chevrolet has also equipped the Vega GT with a sport-tuned suspension, stiffer anti-roll bars, and adaptive dampers in the higher trims. The result is a car that feels tight and composed in corners but doesn't punish you on rough roads. Steering is precise and nicely weighted, with good feedback through the wheel. The chassis is balanced and encourages spirited driving, while the limited slip differential helps put power down when exiting tight corners. Acceleration is brisk. The manual version can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 5.5 seconds, while the dual-clutch version is slightly quicker thanks to faster shifts. The exhaust note is also worth mentioning. It's not overly loud or fake-sounding but delivers a satisfying growl under throttle with pops and burbles on overrun, especially in sport mode. Speaking of drive modes, the Vega GT comes with 4 selectable modes: normal, sport, track, and individual. These adjust throttle response, steering weight, suspension stiffness, and transmission behavior. Track mode sharpens everything and allows more aggressive stability control thresholds, while individual lets you mix and match settings to your personal preference. There's also launch control included in the automatic model, a nice touch for those weekend autocross events or just some occasional fun. Fuel economy is reasonable given the performance. The manual version returns about 26 miles per gallon combined, while the dual-clutch automatic can stretch that to around 28 miles per gallon. Not groundbreaking, but certainly efficient enough for daily driving without compromising the car's sporty character. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. The 2026 Vega GT comes standard with a comprehensive suite of driver assist technologies under the Chevy Safety Assist umbrella. This includes automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. Higher trims also add a 360-degree camera system, head-up display, and rear automatic braking. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Chevrolet Vega GT starts at around $31,000 for the manual-equipped base model. This includes standard performance hardware, touchscreen infotainment, and safety tech. The mid-trim with the dual-clutch automatic, heated seats, and upgraded wheels comes in at about $35,000. Fully loaded, including adaptive dampers, premium audio, head-up display, and a panoramic sunroof, you're looking at just under $39,000. That makes it one of the most affordable and well-rounded performance hatchbacks in its class. So what's the verdict on the 2026 Chevrolet Vega GT? This is a car that successfully blends retro flair with modern performance. It's sharp to look at, fun to drive, and packed with features that make it a practical daily driver as well as a weekend thrill machine. Chevy didn't just revive the Vega name for nostalgia, they rebuilt it into a serious contender in the compact performance segment. Whether you're a longtime Chevy enthusiast, someone who remembers the original Vega, or just in the market for a sporty, value-packed hatchback with character, the 2026 Vega GT deserves a spot on your shortlist. It's a car that delivers excitement, functionality, and style in one sharp package, and it proves that the spirit of affordable American performance is alive and well. Thanks for watching Carverse, and we'll see you next time with another in-depth review.